Hello everyone, in this video I will share with you a very effective strategy for beginners. Why specifically for beginners? Because this strategy has no indicators and no analyses. That is, no knowledge is needed here. All you need is mindfulness. I won't keep you in suspense. I will now explain the rules for entering trades, and then I will show everything myself so that everyone understands and can do the same. So, if you notice, there were no more than 5 candles in a row of the same color on this chart. After 5, in both cases, there was a red candle. So, you will probably be surprised, but there is only one rule here. We find an asset that has 4 or more candles in a row of the same color. It is preferable that this is a sideways market, and on a new candle, we enter in the opposite direction. By the way, I have very fortunately found the right asset. There are 4 green candles, and the 5th is currently forming. If it ends green, I will enter for a decline. And yes, trades are only made at the beginning of a new candle. Also, the trades themselves should be equal to 1 candle. That is, if you are making trades like I do on minute charts, then the time frame should be 1 minute as well. But from here, I will enter for a decline. On my candle, as we can see, the price changed direction and fell quite sharply. If I had entered not at the beginning of the candle, I would have incurred a loss. Jena, in my opinion, is a good situation. At the moment, there are already 7 green candles. The last candles show that they have approached the peak where the price has already risen. They are not going higher, which gives additional confidence that the price will change direction to downward. So, at the beginning of the candle, I will enter a trade. One second to go and the trade confidently goes into profit. But let's not forget that entering in such an impulsive trend is risky. Outcat, a similar situation to the previous one, also has many green candles in a row, and I think there are also 7 of them. But here the situation is actually more dangerous because it is obvious that an upward trend has begun and there are no previous peaks. That is, there is nothing to rely on. I will enter a trade. Let's see what comes of it. At first it seemed to go down, but in the end, it jumped up again. So guys, it's better to avoid trends where there are no previous peaks. Here we have 4 green candles. The 5th one will probably also be green when it ends. It has risen quite high. I don't think it will be able to fall. In general, this is what we need to focus on. So we wait patiently and carefully for the last few seconds, observing the market trends and conditions, and then enter a trade for a decrease in the very last second, ensuring that the trade goes into profit as expected. In the end it was certainly risky, but I ended up hitting right under the red candle. I will keep looking. Another good situation. The 4th green candle appears. Additionally, it is clear that the price is at a peak that has not yet been updated. And this means that there is a very high potential for a downward bounce. I will enter the trade. The trade ends with a notified profit, and by the way, ideally, as I mentioned at the beginning, it is better to find such sideways movements rather than strong trends. The yen's currency pair, on the impulses, the price jumped to the very peak, from which there was already a drop, which again adds confidence, so I'm entering a downward position. And another trade goes into profit. The logic has been the same all this time. I saw 4 green candles and entered in the opposite direction on the 5th. To be honest, I've already lost track of how many trades went into profit. I remember there was only 1 loss. and I think 5 or 6 trades went into profit. In general, you all saw it. You saw how effective it is to make trades using this strategy, having absolutely no knowledge. So, what do you actually need? You just need to look for assets where as many candles in a row go in one color. Well, by the way, since I started talking about this, let's summarize all the nuances. The first and foremost is, of course, we look for assets where there are 4 or more candles in a row. Next, since it is important for us that one trade equals one candle, the time frame should be the same as the trade duration. That is, if you are making trades for 10 minutes, then the ETF should be 10 minutes. This is necessary to avoid getting caught on a false candle. And one more important point, if you see that there are 7 or 8 candles in a row of one color on the asset, and there is no previous peak nearby, it is best to leave the asset, as the trend is a serious matter that you should not go against. And basically that's all. This is a very simple but effective strategy. I will finish here. Be sure to leave your comments under the video, and also don't forget to like and subscribe, so you can stay connected and not miss new episodes. The link to Pocket with a bonus for replenishment will be in the description under the video, and to join my channel for signals on Telegram, write I want in the VK block to the team. Bye everyone.